we were looking at closely at the calendars and the movement of people. You will recall that the SOE was lifted on June 30th, which I believe was a Tuesday. And I probably have to go to my calendar so I can draw that map for everybody. June 30th was Tuesday. So that's when the SOE was lifted and more free movement was ongoing after July 1st. When we follow the timelines as to how cases started to develop on the island and when it actually erupted around particular activities, the third week of July, the theory we have right now at the Epidemiology Unit is that from that first weekend in San Pedro is when we would have had asymptomatic people move from more than likely the northern districts to San Pedro. And the following weekend, we noted that there was a significant amount of people moving to the island as well on vacation, and we went back, lots of activities being promoted on the island for Belizeans, for locals, with rates and hotels having a higher number of people staying there. So we felt that, that's the timeline that we have drawn, is it would have been from the first weekend, that's around the 3rd of July, that weekend, and on the 10th of July would have been the weekends that there would have been an unusual amount of people who may have been one or two asymptomatic carriers. And then people would have started developing signs and symptoms on the island around the 15th, 16th of July, with an explosion in terms of bigger numbers during the 3rd week of July. And so we're finding that now 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, translating into the number of cases that we have. So when you draw that timeline in terms of incubation periods of the virus, that's pretty much where we think it came through.